For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Socials and family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over the cheapest way to purchase training points in Madden Ultimate Team. After the market crash last weekend, training is incredibly cheap at around a 14 CPT, so stock up on your training points now using the methods I'm going to share with you in today's video. Now before we hop into this video, I've got a couple quick things I want to mention. Firstly, we hit 70k subscribers last night. Thank you guys so very much for the support on the channel. I spend basically all day thinking of videos, recording, editing, replying to comments, replying to DMs, so it's just been a dream come true to see all the hard work pay off, and the support you guys have shown me throughout Madden 21 has been an absolute blessing. I can't thank you guys enough. Now secondly, it's game day, boys. Saints against Bucks, let's go.
Why are you the way that you are?
Now, my score prediction for the game is going to be 30-27 Saints. If I get that right, every single person watching this video has to hit the subscribe button. I don't make the rules. If I get that prediction right, hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a like if you guys do enjoy the content on the channel. And without further ado, let's hop into the market and snipe some training. So let's hop into the market here and start to snipe some training points. We're looking for a 14 CPT right now, which is incredibly cheap. If you guys remember last weekend, we were looking for a 25 CPT. Training has gone all the way down to 14 coins per training point, and the first filter I want to go over is sniping 89s at a price of 50k. Now when it comes to sniping these 89s, there are a lot of filters you can go over. We can filter it down by team standouts, rising stars, flashbacks, veterans, as well as legends. So we're going to look at all those live in the video, and if I see any cards pop up when I go by 88 to 89 and filter it down by those programs, we're going to snipe the player at 50k and we will quick sell the card for training. So we'll take a look at team standouts right here. 50.7 for Derek Carr. That's really close to being a good deal. You could honestly buy that and you'd still get a really solid CPT. I'm just going to look for something at 50k or under live in the video, because I'm probably just going to buy one of these 89s live to stock up on some trading for the future. We can also take a look at the Rising Star promo. This is really all I'll do. I put in the quality and then I just simply cycle through these programs until I see a card that I like at a pretty solid deal. We'll take a look at flashbacks. We can take a look at veterans. And like I said, you are waiting for a card up for 50,000 coins. Now legends are the final filter that I like to take a look at, and what I want to do on this filter is quickly make sure we're seeing the newest cards. It does not look like we are seeing the newest cards right now, so we're gonna have to go down by all offense and all defense on this legend filter. The way I know I'm not seeing the newest players is when we go by newest, we don't see 59 minutes, instead we see 55 minutes. So what I'm gonna have to do is go by all offense and all defense, and when we filter it down by all offense and defense, we should be seeing the newest players. As you can see, 59 minutes for that Joe Montana. Now all I'm gonna do is try and find an 89 up for 50k or less. We'll see if any of them are up for cheap right now. If they are, we will obviously purchase them and quick sell those cards, as I don't see any 89s up for cheaper than 50k. It looks like the cheapest one is going to be Michael Vick on this all offense filter. We can take a look at all defense as well, and then we might cycle back to the team standouts, because it did look like there were some cheap team standouts, so we might be able to snipe one of those live in the video. But this is really all I'll do when it comes to getting training. Take a look at all the filters that I just mentioned and you should find a card at a pretty solid deal. Obviously if you spend like 52,000 coins, it's not really the end of the world, so kind of just look around that 50k range. If you spend a little bit more, like I said, it's not going to be that big of a deal. I'm just waiting until I see the first 89 overall on this filter, and it looks like the cheapest 89 right here is going to be Mean Joe Green at 57k, so that is certainly too expensive. Let's cycle back to the team standout promo, because that one did look like we had some pretty solid players up for a pretty solid deal. As let's see if Derek Carr is still up at that 50,000 coin price range. 49.6 for Brandon Graham. I will happily take that. We're going to buy this card. We will quick sell him for training, and we're going to be getting a 14 CPT. It is that easy. Obviously, if you guys don't want to snipe cards and you're kind of impatient, you can just buy it like 52 or 53k. You'll still be getting like a 15 CPT, so that is super awesome. But now what I want to do at the end of the video here is go over another set of filters you guys can take a look at. If maybe you don't want to spend 50k on training, this filter is going to allow you to spend only 25k and still achieve that 14 CPT. So what we're going to be doing at the end of the video is sniping 87 overall players. filters. Now, when it comes to sniping 87s, we are looking for 25,000 coins for these cards, and really the only filter that I like to take a look at when it comes to sniping these players is legends. I don't really have much success with any of the other filters. Like we did with our last set of legend filters, we're gonna have to go down by all offense and all defense. When we filter down by all offense, we are seeing the newest players. As you can see, we're seeing cards with 59 minutes on them, and like I said, we're gonna be looking for a price of 25,000 coins. Scroll down until you get to that 87 overall range, and if you see any cards, like I said, up for 25k or less, purchase them, quick sell them, and take your nice little CPT of about 14 points, as the cheapest one right here is gonna be Michael Vick on this all offense filter. Let's take a look at all defense and see if there's any 87s up for cheap. Now, you can also take a look at team of the week. Team of the week isn't really the worst filter to look at for these 87s. We'll take a look at that right after this if we don't see any cards up for a pretty solid deal, as it looks like the cheapest 87 right here is going to be up for a price of, I don't see any quite yet. The cheapest 87 is going to be up for 26k, so just a little bit out of the range. That happens a lot when you guys are sniping training. The cards are about 1 to 2,000 coins out of your range. You can just take refreshes on this filter if you want to try and find a new snipe. So you could go by newest and just refresh on this and wait until you see an 87 up for a pretty solid deal, as that's what I'm going to do right here. I might take a couple of refreshes. I don't really want to bore you guys. I kind of just want to show you the filters and then let you do these at home. But we did end up getting one really nice training snipe in the video. We ended up getting 3,000 training points. That is going to last me quite some time. I'm starting to put sprinter on my entire team because of the fact that training is so cheap. So let's take a look at team of the week here, as that's actually a pretty solid filter when it comes to gating 87s, as it looks like the cheapest 87s right here are going to be up for 26,000 coins, as that was actually Joe Mixon at 26k. I was actually filtering it down by newest. That is my mistake. Someone purchased him at 26k. There's one up for 28, a little bit too expensive, but yeah, those are basically all the filters I wanted to go over live in the video. At the end here, let's open up a couple of all-pro fantasy packs. I actually have yet to open up any of these packs in series 3, but I know they've been absolutely fire based on what you guys have been telling me. I might honestly open them up on Monday for a video. That sounds like a pretty fun video, to be completely honest, but let's open up a couple right here at the end of the video. You've got a really good chance at pulling some higher overall cards within these packs. Obviously, the market has crashed quite a bit, so you're usually not really going to be getting cards that sell for a ton, as we get an 81 Auden Tate, and we get a CD Lamb. How do you say his name? Auden? I have no clue. I think I totally butchered it. Let's see what we can get in round number 2. We started off with a gold player. I'm looking for at least a solid elite pull in this round, as we're getting an elite card right here. It is 80 overall Matthew Ioannidis. That's definitely not ideal. 80s are only selling at about 3,000 coins right now. It is crazy. We get our second elite, 81 Jarrell Casey, another elite card, 80 overall Justin Houston. So we get a lot of elites in the pack. We don't really get any notable pulls. Let's open up one more of these before we hop out in the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed today. Just going over the cheapest way to get training points. Obviously pretty nervous for the Saints game. I hope we end up getting the W. This feels like kind of a season defining game, to be completely honest. If we have a total stinker today, I'm not going to be really high on this team for the rest of the year. This just feels like a really big game, to be honest with you guys, as we pull all golds and silvers in round number 1. That is filthy. Let's see what we can do in round number 2. Hopefully we get a solid elite pull. Give me like an 84 or an 85. It's an 83 Brandon Sheriff. Let's hit it from the back. Are we going to get anything else? We're not getting much in these packs, so definitely a pretty dry pack opening again at the end of the video. I can't really complain. I'll probably open these up for some content tomorrow, but that's gonna do it for me. I hope you guys all do have a great rest of your day. I hope your NFL team got a W, and until next time, fellas, I'm out. Peace.